thanks for joining us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the New York Yankees. Well, Singy, as we come in, and we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Coming up on the first pitch and taking the ball for the Yankees, Tarik Skubal. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Kyle Tucker.
Well, he's up to a dozen. It's 12 straight games with the base knock boots. So fun to watch when he comes to the plate right now. A lot of loud contact coming off of his stick.
This is Willie Castro. Blasted a solo homer yesterday. The only run they were able to score. And that misses. Ball 1.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
One down, base is empty.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Swings and misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed. 1 out, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 down.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Kyle Tucker in the box now. No balls and a strike. Skubal, 28 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. 2 down, nobody on, and that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. Gets it to first. Out number 3. Twins retired in short order. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And towing the slab, Michael Lorenzen.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Bottom of the first, here's the left fielder, Blake Perkins. Fought off foul. That catches the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Got him swinging. 1 down. Here's Manny Machado.
He struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, the first baseman, Josh.
Here's Josh Bell. 3 for 6 in the series so far. Up and in, and that is ball 1. Machado stands at first with 1 out. And that's in for a strike. And the count even 1-1.
Runner, yes,
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Young sends it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Judge waits. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low, and the count is 2-2. And there's a ball. Kyle Higashioka in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think you really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
First and second, 2 outs. And the batter now, Kyle Higashioka. And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. It's through for a hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it.
Back here in New York, all set for the start of the inning. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Skubal back to work. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Misses off the inside. Now 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Fastball is outside. No score here in the second. Gurriel gets a piece. Out to center. Ozuna should have it. Squeezes it. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 6. The first baseman, Andres.
And now the first baseman, Andres Chaparro. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no
2
strike.
outs, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed
ball,
there.
1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him swinging. Nothing doing here this half. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Foul ball there. Lorenzen, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. And that is out of play. On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and they don't get the out.
Well, it certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And next for New York, Geraldo Perdomo. First pitch misses. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. This one in the dirt. And it remains 2-2. That one missed. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. Just missed. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Here's a 1-2. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Chaparro tossed to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Nope,
just missed. Two outs with a runner at third. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Next offering is in for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. Altuve on third with 2 out. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back. Out of here. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And they add a pair. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Back to the top of the Yankee order, and stepping in for the Yankees, Blake Perkins. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The other way. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going. Here comes Manny Machado. 1-for-1 with a single so far. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And that one lifted in the air center field. Palacios makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And it's 2-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. On to the 3rd inning. And now for the Twins, Yohel Pozo.
Yohel Pozo.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting 8th, the center fielder, number 1, Richie Palacios.
And now the center fielder, Richie Palacios. He's going to finish the season with a new career best for runs scored, Singy. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And first offering is fouled off.
know, his home run numbers in his last 10 games have been really good. He's been a difference maker in their lineup.
2 outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and they're down 2-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his purpose, not somebody else's mission. I run away. I cannot run away. I cannot run away.
And the first offering is not close. Just missed. And that one a little below the knees. And now 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Gurriel sizing this one up, makes the grab, and there's one down.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here is Aaron Judge. He reached out to walk his first time.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Higashioka. Ball one, no strikes. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one inside, and now 3-0. And a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Man at first, one away. Goes down looking. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Reached on an infield single his first time.
This batter gets described as a homebody because he loves playing at home, and historically his numbers back it up.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
Just missed. Knee high, that's in for a strike. And there's a ball. Judge off of first with 2 away. Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
That one not close, and it's a full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And that one hammered way back there. Say goodbye to that one. His 23rd of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
So 2 down. Geraldo Perdomo stepping in now for the Yankees. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And they'll do it again. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That to right. Tucker settles under it and makes the catch. That is the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Blanco.
And that one clips the corner. Blanco goes 5 feet 11 inches, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses, and the count 1-2. That one missed. Pitch misses there. Counts full, 3-2.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Up next for the Twins, the shortstop.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Castro. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. The shortstop takes the ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And that skips into dirt. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Ozuna sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
2 outs, base is
Tucker.
empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1. There's the strike.
0-1.
On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. And that extends the inning. Man aboard, and here is Devers. Struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. Two outs. On the ground right side. Altuve handles it. Fires over to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. And midway in the 4th, the Yankees 4 and the Twins nothing. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Jay Sharp.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 so far.
Grandal.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Missed with a changeup, and it's a ball and a strike. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Brant Herter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Soto warming up as well. Next offering is downstairs.
Nope.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Man at first, nobody out. Marcell Ozuna stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Blake Perkins
The left fielder,
stepping in
number
now for the
24,
Yankees.
Blake
1 for 2.
Perkins.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Liner, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Manny Machado up to the plate. That's in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball,
Filthy
2 strikes.
changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Grandal, the lead runner at second. Perkins over at first with 1 away.
One ball.
In
2
the
strikes.
dirt. Here's a 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. This one lifted in the air, left field, and it drops in. The throw in. The tag out.
Now batting.
Well, they're trying to put the pressure on him right there and try to score from second base on that base hit. And I tell you what, really nice job by the defense. They got it in quick enough. Cut him off at the plate. Nice job.
Josh Bell at the plate now. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. Rips one to right. That's a base hit. Run scores. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Here comes Aaron Judge.
A walk, and he's also singled.
Outside. 1-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And a curve is down and in.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And Judge takes a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
In the dirt, but kept close. In there safely. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Base hit, 1 run in already. Now 2 runs score, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
2 outs, runner at first. Kyle Higashioka stepping in now for the Yankees. Castro. They take the force out, and the inning is over. 3 runs on. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Twins, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake. Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
That just misses. Ball 2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. He flexes his power with that swing. His 24th home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 7-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
So up next for Minnesota, Andres Chaparro. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Next offering is fouled back. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He beats the throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
The catcher, number 25, Yoel Pozo.
And here is Yoel Pozo. Grounded out his first time up. That's in there.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a miss, and Skubal gets the strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Sneaks through, base hit. And now two aboard.
Now batting, second baseman, Jace.
Here's the
Young.
second baseman, Jace Young. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Traffic on the bases with one already in, and we're at the top of the fifth. That misses.
That's inside.
And 1-1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Blanco in the
Outside,
box
that's the
here.
ball.
Lets that one go for a ball. On the ground.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Next offering upstairs. Chaparro on second. Palacios on at first with 2 down. Swing and a foul, out of play.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The next pitch misses. Full count, 3-2. And they're all loaded
that
up.
pitch is in.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Now batting.
And next for
shortstop,
Minnesota, Willie Castro.
Castro.
First
Oh, that's
offering,
low.
and it just misses. Bases loaded, 2 down. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And the count 1-1. Inside, just missed. Lifted in the air down the left side. Rings it in, and that'll do it. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. It's 7-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Pitching for
Back
Minnesota.
now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the
67.
mound, Keaton Wynn.
Keaton.
Well, they need someone to stop the
Win.
bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Stepping in the
Leading
long
off
ball
for
threat,
the
Jose
Yankees, second
Altuve.
baseman,
He's already
Jose
homered in this game.
Altuve.
And that one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one drifts inside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
This one in the air. Devers puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And up next for New York, Yasmani Grandal. That clips a corner. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
1 out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, left field. Gurriel has it sized up. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting.
So digging in, Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. And that's fouled off. Inside, and that's ball 2. Pulls that one foul. Next offering is down low. Blake Perkins hitting on deck circle. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
So the batting order turns over. Blake Perkins stepping in now for the Yankees. Cut on and lifted in the air. Gurriel handles the chance. So they pick up a run on. Skubal back to work. Ball 1 there. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. On the ground to first. Bell takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Gone. So he just clears the wall. His 24th home run of the season. It's 8-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Gurriel in the box again. Takes a strike. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next one off the plate inside. 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
The 2-2.
3-2.
Left field. Perkins sizing this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, base is empty. Now here is Andres Chaparro. That one missing inside. That catches the outside corner. And the count 1-1. Just missed. Next offering upstairs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now the catcher up to hit, Yohel Pozo. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Movement in the Yankees pen. Luis Garcia up and loosening in the pen. Alexander getting cranked up as well. Right through there for a strike. Chaparro, the runner at first with 2 gone. Caught him looking for the K. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 8-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Manny Machado to start it off.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Right side. Tucker should have it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
The first baseman, number 19, Josh.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Josh Bell. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's too high.
2 balls, no strike. Ball 3. 3-0.
Next offering is fouled back. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the
The right
box.
fielder,
You
number
can see it right
99,
there with such
Aaron
tight plate discipline.
One down. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's one of the best players in the game. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Judge rips that one. Nabs it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Higashioka.
Now it's the DH, Kyle Higashioka. 1 for 3. Breaking ball in there for a strike. That one down the line. Got him on the off-balance throw. And that is the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead at 8-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
52.
Scott Alexander.
Scott
He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Alexander.
And now for the Twins, Richie
The center
Palacios.
fielder, number 1, Richie Palacios.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Alexander, 35 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2010. Just missed. This to third. Machado throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The batter, the second baseman, Jace.
Now it's the second baseman, Jace Young, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that. The Twins with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
2 outs, base is empty. Dairon Blanco digs in now. Just missed. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Willie Castro, the next Twin up to hit. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
To the right side. Altuve slings to first. That ends the frame. Twins wind up stranding 1, and it's still 8-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game.
The second baseman, Altuve.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Up and in. Going to count 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. The shortstop takes the ball. The Yankees up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that one sliced foul. Misses, and it's 2-2.
2-2 count.
Slides for the stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that plate.
The
Footwork
catcher,
was
number
excellent.
14.
The arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Two down, base is empty. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Yasmani Grandal. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. That one in the dirt, and the count 1-2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
That's inside. Struck him out looking. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
The 1-2. He goes down looking.
The batter, the third
Rafael Devers up to hit.
Devers.
Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
1-1.
Next pitch inside, and a count 2-1. Line to left, and that's just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Pitch in the dirt. Full count now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
The left fielder, Lourdes
2 outs,
Gurriel.
base is empty. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ball 1 and a pitch
That's
inside. Slider misses outside. Two outs. That catches the top part of the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Comes the 2-2.
Full count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Hammered, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So up next, Andres Chaparro. And he pumps it a strike. Gurriel leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo. And he can't come up with it.
Unfortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
Yohel Pozo now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground to third. They get the force. That's out number 3. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Yankees 8 and the Twins 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Ozuna.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Nope. I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. It's a ball. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 9-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Back to the top of the order. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Blake Perkins. Fouled off left side. And a foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. And that one is inside. Out to short. Castro to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Manny.
Now Machado up here.
Machado.
And a strike on the outside edge.
0-1.
That one misses.
Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Next offering is fouled back. And that is downstairs. 2-2. That one is upstairs. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And Machado able to spoil that pitch.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across,
Now
especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Two down, bases empty. And next for New York, Josh Bell. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that one in the air center field. Corrals it, and that'll do it. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Twins. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luis Garcia.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And now the center fielder, Richie Palacios. That's in there. Strike one. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Justin Verlander getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Kelly also throwing. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. Foul ball.
Ball. Damn.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So, man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Jace Young. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Outside.
Ball one.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. Next pitch is outside. And it's fouled away. And the 2-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Altuve slings to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter.
So now the DH spot, Dairon Blanco.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Ball, that's low.
Squirts away a little bit, and no movement on the bases. It's ball one. Palacios stands at third with one gone in the inning. Out to short, Perdomo. In plenty of time to first. Now two away as they get a run across.
Now batting, the shortstop, Willie Castro.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Castro. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. And a base hit into right. So a man at first. Kyle Tucker, the next twin up to hit. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Two outs. Misses off the plate. And that's ball one. They're down to their final strike. Garcia is just one strike away. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. That one misses, and it's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's filled up 3-2. Rafael Devers would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Devers stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.